Welcome guys! Now we're gonna finish this game once and for good.
Is it the fear of death that is tormenting you?
The fear of suffocating, Monsignor. At Caporetto, a shell buried my unit. I was the lone survivor.
God spared your life. May he bring peace to your soul.
His word guides me through my trials. After my nightmare, I opened the Bible and read this passage from Isaiah. Yet thou shalt be brought down to hell, to the sides of the pit.
Ah, no. You use the Bible to interpret your dreams. Please, don't sink to superstition.
Your Eminence, since God rules the world, nothing happens by chance. Everything is the expression of his will. Everything must have a sense.
And it is not in the power of man to discover it. Ah, no. Your hunger for answers leads you astray. Please, let's get back to the matter at hand. The congregation is sending you to Vladoviste in the bishopric of Alba Iula.
In Transylvania? The region has just been annexed by Romania, has it not?
To be sure. They speak mostly Romanian there, as well as a little Hungarian and German. 3 languages you know well. You will investigate the case of Martha Calugarul, a physician and scientist who died a few months ago.
And we're already investigating?
The postulator of her cause has presented solid arguments to justify a rapid process. Naturally, this mustn't influence you, but you know your duty, don't you, Mr. Devil's Advocate?
Devil's Advocate, promoter of the faith. Monsignor Briganti has entrusted me with a great responsibility. God help me be worthy of it. Will Martha Calugarul one day be counted among the saints of the Catholic Church? I hope so, but truth must prevail. My investigation must leave nothing in the dark.
Okay guys, so let's start. This is an exciting game. I've been playing Dracula 1, 2 and obviously this one. And I really love it, so let's give it
Before anything else,
another
let's try to
chance.
find that inn where I reserved my room.
It's not an easy game by all means, but if you look at the original game, this is like night and day, so big plus to you guys who finished this game, the original game, on the PlayStation, because that must have been hard, guys. So let's continue.
That huge, brightly lit building must be the inn.
You don't see the wheel shape icon because I took it away, but it looks like this.
Hello, ma'am. I'm Father Arno Moriani.
Ah, you're the one who's come from Rome about Martha. Hello, Father. Your room's waiting. First one on the right at the top of the staircase. You already got a letter. I put it on your table.
Thank you, ma'am.
Ozona, Father. Call me Ozona. It's the name they christened me with. Oh, yes, one thing. Young Master Peckmaster told me he'd sure like to meet you.
Mr. Peckmaster?
Yeah, Janos Peckmaster. He's one of my lodgers. He got the room across from yours. He's in the parlor right now.
Very well. I'll go say hello now.
So let's go say hello. There he is.
I'm Janos Peckmester, assistant professor in the medieval history department at the University of Alba Iulia.
Father Arno Moriani, of the Congregation of Rites.
I won't ask you what you've come here for. The whole village is aware of it.
And you? What brings you to Vladiviste?
I'm verifying some locations and doing a little excavation at the Castle of Twilight on the heights near the village.
That must be fascinating. Is the structure well preserved?
Before the war, it was in perfect condition. Unfortunately, it suffered enormously during the 1916 counteroffensive.
So let's go ahead and look at my room. I think it was some leather there.
This must be my room.
I'll leave it so you can read it. But this more or less tells you that Martha was a saint, and if you see her face there, she had an accident with acid, and this is her grave, where people pay their respect for her. Candles, light candles and whatnot.
A missive from the Diocese of Alba Iulia. It concerns Martha. This biography cannot be objective, of course, but it helps to capture Martha's personality. It's about time I seriously started my investigation.
Okay, so let's get serious, guys. First of all, we can do like this.
Just between us, it was a terrible defeat for the Romanian army. Without its allies' help, Romania would never have obtained Transylvania. We can hope so. Do you want to meet me tomorrow at the Castle of Twilight? You can see the ruins from the village. To get up there, go through the crossroads of the Broken Oak.
That would be a great pleasure.
Okay, now we know what we have to do tomorrow, or can do tomorrow, actually. Let's go ahead and visit dispensary.
Don't stay in that drafty hall.
Come here! I'm in the kitchen!
A new doctor is in the house. Let's talk to her, guys.
Hello, miss. I'm Father Arno Moriani.
I am Dr. Maria Florescu. Have you come from the Vatican, Father?
Ah, I see that news travels quickly.
Ozona is a chatterbox, you know. So, I've learned that you reserved a room at the inn, and that you've come with regard to the canonization of Martha Calogarul.
To be more exact, I'm here to conduct a preliminary inquiry. In fact, I'd like to ask you a few questions in that respect, but I hope I'm not bothering you, Doctor.
Call me Maria, please, and I'd be very happy to help you. I've read the research she published. I also know about her through what the villagers say, and from the traces she left in this house. She led an austere life and worked a great deal. Her only distraction was photography. All her equipment is still here. I'd wanted to set myself up since the end of my studies, but I didn't have the money to buy a practice. The Vesnicia Foundation offered me this job after the death of Dr. Caligaro. I accepted it right away. I'm put up, I earn a salary for tending to the poor, and I can develop a small private practice on the side. In fact, I did observe several spontaneous cures, but, you know, this sort of thing happens relatively frequently. Spontaneous does not necessarily mean miraculous. Everything is possible. Don't hesitate to come back if you think I can help you, or I can stop by the inn if you prefer.
You will always be welcome, but please, don't go to the trouble. I'll come by again.
So basically she says she's not a saint, or she's a normal person that did some cures. Nothing special, no miracles, in her opinions. So, there you have it. Oops. Who's that? Could it be some bad guy?
I thought I saw something move behind that window a while ago. Was I dreaming? The house seems abandoned.
That was a bit scary, to be honest. Let's head up to the church.
My lord, the war has caused so much damage. Hey, sir! How do you do? I'm Father Arno Moriani of the Sacred Congregation of Rites.
Ah, you're the one come for our Martha. Welcome, Father. I'm Jordan Michu, gravedigger and sexton of the parish. She was found in the dispensary, lying on her bed, calm, like as if an angel had come to get her. We all wanted her to have a real nice burial, but we had to do something simple, 'cause the funeral parlor's been closed since the war. Sure, I knew her. She was a darn good doctor, with all due respect. And she had guts. She saved a lot of folks during the war. And then, young Ariel, that everybody was sure had an evil eye cast on him and was sure to die. But that ain't all.
Yes?
She works miracles.
Explain that to me.
Weren't for her, I'd have the back all busted. 'Cause, let me tell you, she heals even better since she died. That's why people go to her grave and light candles there. Father Gregorio Nichescu, he left for the south on a cure. He was real tired. Especially after the death of Martha, she helped him a lot with his good works. The bishop hasn't found a replacement yet, so once again we got no priest, like during the war. He left a phone number. Ask for Costanza 135.
I'll leave you. You seem to have a great deal of work.
Well, with all due respect, Father, I gotta move the old ones to make room for the newcomers. This here is the corner of the Great Plague. These folks been here since 1780, so we can stuff them into a communal grave. They'll keep each other warm.